Hey Devin, this is Milestone 12, and I'm doing my Docker container pings. And so from Nginx 4, I just pinged one, where's 2? 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and IP adder just to make sure my 4 has the correct IP. So my IP is right there, 0.2 and 0.2. Okay, so I'm going to show that I can browse to my Super 5, and it brings me to the Nginx page, and when I do a netstat, I can see that it is running port 80 on Docker proxy. Alright, so I have my new container running on the host network, and it is listening using Nginx instead now, and my Super 5 is still up and running, but if I do a sudo, or no, docker container stop Nginx exposed, and then sudo netstat again, no results, and I don't think this will work. Server not found. Yep. Okay, so I created a new network called 480 WordPress, and it is a bridged network. Okay, so I did the Docker container run of WordPress, and it all went through, and I can browse to my WordPress on Super 5, and I just set up my username and password and all that, and I'm at the dashboard now, so yeah, super easy. Okay, so here's my successful run of the Docker Compose. I pulled up my YAML file, and it created my SQL, and it also created the WordPress. And then I went on to my WordPress and created a blog post called 480 Docker. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, so now I'm going to do some inspection, and this is the Docker SQL data. Everything looks good. It's stored over here, or mounted over here. And then I can do a Docker network inspect the default network that was created. Oh. Yeah, so here's the default network. Yeah, we got Docker WordPress right here with its IP, and we got MySQL here with its IP. Okay, so I did a Docker compose down and prune, so everything should be gone. We can just check on the volume. Oops, I'm not on the right tab. Docker volume ls, and we still have the data, so that's good. So I can now bring it back up, and hopefully I'll still have that post. Okay, so I brought down, I already showed this, but I brought down the everything, and I just brought it back up, and so everything just re-downloaded. It all looks good, and my post should still be here. So yeah, my post I just refreshed, and it's actually still here. The exact same post. I didn't have to remake it or anything. Okay, so I got everything up and running, and I have the index.html saying super5 ben.admin, and I'm gonna echo a change into it. But first, I'm gonna look at my super 5, so it just says super 5 ben admin, and if I echo this change, it should changing container. There we go. And then I can exit out, and then cd into bind mount and cat the index file, and I should, yeah, there we go. So it says it's the change in the container right there. Okay, so I created the Nginx container with this command right here, and it is now up and running, and I can see it up here. So this is my regular Apache, and then this is my Nginx running on 8080, and I can do an echo Nginx and Apache into my index file, and it should go over to both these. So this is my Apache, this is my Nginx, and it worked for both.